vlogs, welcome back to my channel. So in honor of my 1-year YouTube anniversary, we are finally filming the very requested how we met story time. True like Romeo and Juliet type shit. First of all, thank you so much for everybody who's subscribed to my channel, all the love that I've been getting on my recent videos, on his recent video. It's super hilarious.
Sorry.
Hit me in the back of my head.
I wanted to do a heart for them.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you so much. In just one short year, we have grown to like 35,000 subscribers, almost 36, and I just love each and every one of y'all. So, let's get started.
I'm scrolling through my timeline on Twitter, and I see this girl. Her. Beautiful, I know. And I'm like, who is this girl? She probably has a boyfriend, but I'm creeping through her pictures. I'm like, wow, she has a nice personality.
Oh yeah, personality.
I haven't met her yet, but I mean, yeah, nice personality, if you know what I'm saying. And then, so I'm like creeping through her pictures or whatever, and then like I see her tweeting like right after I was creeping through her pictures, and then she was tweeting whatever, so I knew she was on her phone.
It's so crazy because like neither one of us really remember following each other. Like
yeah,
I don't ever remember following him or anything, but I do remember that I creeped on his pictures before. And I think I like favorited a couple of them, and I was like, let me see if he's down for this. So I like favorited a couple of them, and I waited. I was like, okay, if he favorites some of my stuff, then, I'll interact with him. And he never did that. I don't think so. And then I remember seeing his following, and I think at the time I had like 1,000 followers, and he had 4,000. And I was like, oh no, he's too much for me. Like 4,000, he's too famous for me. Like, yeah, he probably like wouldn't even give me a chance. So that was that, and then that's when I noticed he started subtweeting me one night, and so I started subtweeting back.
And I was like, you know what, she's caught the subtweet, she caught it, so I was like, man, I'm gonna go ahead and slide in the DMs. So I laced up the shoes, I was getting ready, and I shot my shot. I had to hit her with the corny punchlines.
Super head-eyes. I'm probably gonna post it.
What are they called? Not punchlines, but the corny pickup lines.
So this is what happened. So we started texting. First of all, when I met Nathan, I was at the point in my life where I was like, I don't want a boyfriend. I do not want a boyfriend. I do not want to settle down. I do not want to commit. I don't want anything like that. I just want to have fun. I just want to do whatever I want. I had just started working in Dallas. I just got my first car. I was like, hell yeah, I'm, independent. I'm free. I can do whatever I want. And so I met him, and when we were texting, I was like, this guy's so cheesy. Like, he's probably lying to me. Like, he would tell me the stupidest things. Like, I remember I texted him back. And I texted him in the morning because I guess we had both fell asleep, and he was like, you don't know how happy it makes me that you texted me back.
Alright, you ain't gotta tell me. We're not gonna go into detail about things. We're just telling them what happened when I met you. We're not telling them every little line and text that
I'm exposing you. So anyways, I was like not taking him serious. I was like, whatever, I'm just gonna text this guy, it's nothing. So then
she's beating around the bush.
No, I'm not. I mean, obviously I thought he was very, very attractive, obviously. And so but I didn't think anything of it. I was like, oh, I'm probably never gonna see this guy, whatever. So then why are you rubbing on your shirt?
Because I'm attractive. I'm rubbing on my nipple.
So he tells me that he works, down the street from Hooters where I worked at in Dallas. And it's like 5 minutes away from where I worked at. And so he was like, oh, I should come see you, we should hang out.
So I hit up Harrison, I hit up Alejo. And I was like, hey, y'all want to go to Hooters with me? Because I don't want to go by myself looking like a lame ass loser sitting there by myself talking to her, which is way out of my league at the time. I was like, she's way too hot. She has a bunch of friends there. They're going to look at me like, what the hell, this guy's by himself. So I tell my friends to come with me. And we were about to pull up, I'm all getting ready, whatever, and I'm like, damn, I'm really about to meet this hot ass girl. So we pull up to Hooters, and I'm all looking, I'm like, where's she at, Because I'm walking by, and there's this huge, window you can see. So I'm like, hey, y'all see her? And I saw her walk by real quick, and I was like, oh shit, there she is. And then I went to the front, because she's like, just ask for Brittney. So like,
just ask for me.
I was like, alright, so we get there, I was like, yeah, Brittney said she had a table for me, or whatever, and we skipped this long ass line, there's a whole bunch of people.
Yeah, it was super busy.
It was a Friday or Saturday, I think it was a Friday. But we skipped the line, and then I see her, and she walks up and she smiles, and that smile just like fell in love instantly.
Whatever.
I did.
Okay, so
low key though.
So he gets there, right? And I had already told all the girls there, I was like, this guy's coming to see me. I don't know why I was like getting so nervous, because I worked at Hooters. I basically talked to guys all day long. None of them ever like made me nervous or shy. I'm not a very shy person. I'm actually very outgoing and lovable, you know what I mean? So I don't know why I was like freaking out over him. I was like, I don't even know this guy. I haven't even known him for more than like, what, 3-4 days? And so he gets there and instantly I'm just like, that's my boyfriend. That's my boyfriend right there. And I'm like talking to his friends. I'm trying not to make everything like so awkward and, you know, because I really didn't know him like at all, and so I didn't know any of his friends either, so I just started like talking. My friends started coming to the table, like talking to them, and then I fell, like literally fell. So if you've ever been to the Hooters in Dallas, it's the world's largest Hooters, and they have an upstairs and a downstairs, and so it's obviously a super busy night, so I didn't have a lot of time to just like be sitting around talking to him. So I'm running back and forth like to the bar, downstairs, upstairs to get the drinks. And I'm like carrying these 2 drinks in my hand, and it's super busy, and I'm passing by the hostess stand where everybody's waiting, and I don't know how I fell. Like, I don't know what I fell on, but I just fell.
I didn't see you fall, but I remember you came up and you're like, I just fell, and like her knee was all like bleeding or whatever, and she's like, yeah, I fell, and she's like, see, I fell for you already, and she's like, eh.
I had a lot of game back then.
So she's serving us up, and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna get a little loose. So I was like, let me get a Crown and Coke. So I was getting the Crown and Cokes, and then I started filling them. And then I was like, man, we gotta do something after this. And she got off work like late. She had to close. So by the time she got off work, there was like nothing else to do. Bars would be closed and all that stuff. And she was like, well, me and my friends are going to Ecstasy, which is a strip club in Dallas.
Yeah.
You guys want to go? Like, what's up? And at the time, me and my friends, we were all single. So like, we would just hang out at the strip clubs all the time. And Harrison and Alejo were super down. Like, hell yeah, your homegirl's going? And then she was like, yeah.
Me and my friends would go all the time.
So
we don't go anymore.
She was like, well, yeah, we're gonna go after work, whatever. Hit me up. So I was like, cool. We'll go get some drinks or whatever, and then because it's BYOB, so we'll get some drinks and head up over there and meet y'all up. So this is where the funny part of the story comes in. Only a few people know this. I know I said it on Instagram Live once, but not a whole lot of people were watching. So like I told her eventually because I wasn't gonna tell her, and a few of my close friends know this. So we leave Hooters. Me and my friends go to the gas station, get our drinks, whatever. Anyways, skip ahead, fast forward. Her and her friends get off work and they're headed to Ecstasy. She's like, hey, we're headed to the Ecstasy right now, the strip club in Dallas. And I'm like, alright, we're headed that way right now. So maybe 10-15 minutes pass and they get there, and then we're driving and I have to take a shit like really bad. And she's hot. I'm not about to be at Ecstasy taking a shit because people be getting jumped up in there, people be doing God knows what up in there. So I'm like, nah, I'm not shitting at Ecstasy. So we're close to Ecstasy and she's already there. And she's like, you here yet? Where y'all at? We're looking for you. We're in line. The line's like
if you've ever been to Ecstasy, the line is so long.
Her and her friends are already like getting close to the door, and she's like, we're almost there. Like, where y'all at? So I'm over here like speeding, and I'm like, fuck, I gotta find a place to shit like ASAP. So I pass by Ecstasy, and I'm like, dang, it's packed. And then I see a Whataburger, so I'm like, bam, I'm gonna take a shit there. So I pull up to Whataburger and I run out, and Harrison and Alejo are like laughing at me. I run out and the door is locked. I'm like, fuck, it's closed. It was already like 2-3 in the morning.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn it. And then I see a hotel. I'm like, cool, hotels have restrooms. Like, I can take a shit there. It'll be good because X isn't that far down the street from there. So I go to the hotel, and it's like a weird ass hotel. Like, I don't know. I walk up in there and it's kind of like dim. The lights are real like dim, and I see this guy at the front, and I'm like, you know what? Should I ask him? And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. So I asked him like, y'all got a restroom? And he's like, no restrooms. And I'm like, where do you take a shit at? And then I'm like, I gotta go. And I'm like looking around, and Harrison and them walking with me because I guess they gotta use the restroom. So I walk up in there, and then Harrison and them are just laughing, and I like walk to the left side because I thought this guy was lying. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna use the restroom wherever the fuck he takes a shit at. So I go up there, and there's like a dead end. It's a hallway, but there's like nothing there, and then there's a vending machine here. So I like run out, and Harrison is crying. He's like, bro, what are you doing? And then by then I'm like already pissed off. Like, she's still texting me, where are you at? Like, what the fuck? And then I'm like, hold on, we missed our turn. I'm turning around. Like, my GPS is tripping. It's rerouting me. I'll be there in like 5 minutes.
Lies.
And then she's like, all right. So I pull up to a 7-Eleven. I find a 7-Eleven down the street, and I pull up there. And at this time, like at this point, I'm like, you know what? I gotta shit. Like, whatever happens, happens. Like, I'm not gonna shit myself, but I'm ready to fight somebody because I gotta take a shit. So I pull up to 7-Eleven, and in the back of my mind, I was like, the restroom's gonna be fucking closed. They're always closed. I don't know what it is about 7-Elevens, but they're always fucking out of order. So I pull up, and then there's a few people in there, and I run up in there. I'm like track speed. Like, I'm running up in there, Usain Bolt speed. And I'm like, bro, where's the restroom? And I run to the back, and there's a huge fucking piece of paper out of order. And I went to the front, and I was like, bro, why? And I was kind of drunk too because I had them Crown and Coke. Yeah. So I'm saying whatever the fuck I feel. However I feel. I'm like, why the fuck is 7-Eleven always out of order? I was like, do y'all not shit? Do y'all not piss? And the dude's just looking at me like, and he doesn't know I've been through like three different places, and I need the shit bad. It's urgent now. So I'm like, fuck this. I'm gonna buy some toilet paper, and I'm shitting right there in the front. So I grab a piece of like the little roll of toilet paper, and I run over there. I pay for it, and then I go to the front. I was really about to take a shit out there in the front. Like I was mad. I didn't give a fuck anymore. And then this guy like walks out and he's like staring at me. And I'm like, you're gonna watch me take a shit? And Harrison and Alejo are just laughing. I'm like, dude, this isn't even funny anymore. Like I gotta shit, and I'm not gonna shit myself and go to ecstasy. And this girl smells my shitty booty. And just, like, definitely turns me away or whatever. Just like cuts me out instantly. So like the dude won't let me shit in the front. So I run across the street. There's this dark little alley. And I just said, fuck it. I ran over there, put the my flash on my phone, and I went there, set it up so I can kind of see, because I didn't want no damn bugs or whatever around me. And I'm just shitting away in this alley, and I've never done this before. And I'm like in a squat position, so this whole time I'm getting a workout while taking a shit. Like my legs, I was like at a 90-degree squat, and I was just like letting it rip. And the whole time I see little flashes from my car, because Harrison and Alejo are Snapchatting me, just laughing. And I'm like, fuck y'all, man, fuck y'all. But anyways, I feel so much better. I'm like, thank God. And I'm wiping away, and I'm just throwing the toilet paper to the side, and I'm just wiping. And then I'm like, finally, and she's texting me again, where y'all at? And I was like, we're on our way, we're in the parking lot, we're finally parking. And she's like, alright. And then right whenever I'm ready to go, Alejo's like, you know what, shit, fuck up. I gotta take a shit too, give me that. And he gets the toilet paper.
Just shitting in an alley.
Yeah, he just gets this toilet paper, and then I'm like, thank God he took a shit, because I didn't want to be the only one who took a shit in an alley.
Yeah, God forbid to be the only one.
Alejo's in there taking a shit in the alley, and then Harrison is just dying. He's just crying the whole time. We hop in the car, and we like zoom to ecstasy, and then finally I'm like, hey, where y'all at, And I see her in the line, and she was just looking so damn fine. And in the back of my mind, I was like, I just took a shit in an alley.
Yeah, and that whole time, I had no idea.
No idea.
No idea. And then the worst part was, so we get into ecstasy, finally. First of all, let me tell you this. So we were already like, okay, if you've ever been to ecstasy, there's a long ass line, and then you get like searched and stuff like that, and then you can go in and like pay for your stuff. So we were already about to get searched, and they like cut in with us, and like instantly, like all hell just broke loose. People were mad, but nobody snitched on us. So shout out to y'all for not snitching on us. You made us happen. Shout out to you. But they did get really mad, this group behind us, because I guess the security guard thought that they had cut in line, and it was actually him. Yes. So they were like, get to the bag, y'all all gotta get to the bag, all this stuff. They were like, we didn't cut. And then he was like, you still gotta go to the bag. Everybody did the bag. And so they were like, fuck ecstasy, we're leaving, fuck y'all, but they still didn't snitch. So again, shout out to you. And so we were like feeling terrible, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm so glad he finally just got here. Like let's just get inside. I
had to use the restroom because I was drinking, and the beer that I had was hot by then. So I drank a hot ass beer, and it like upset my stomach bad. So I was like about to throw up, and I didn't want to throw up. I was like, why is this happening? This is never like that either. Like I never throw up, and I'm just like, why now? So I'm like, I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. So I go to the bar, get a soda real quick, and I drink it. Then I go to the restroom, and I'm like, alright, I'm good. I don't gotta throw up. So I come back, and I feel like kind of my stomach's still upset or whatever. And I'm standing there because like I want my stomach to stop hurting. And then she's sitting there, and then like, what happened? You want my seat or whatever?
Yeah, because I felt bad because he was just like standing there. I didn't know he was going through all of these
I had shit in the alley.
Body
I almost
issues.
threw up in front of her, so I was just going through some hard times.
I was so clueless. I was just like, let me make sure I look good. And he's over there throwing up and puking from both ends. And then I was like, hey, like, do you want to sit down? Like, I have this chair right here. Come sit down with me.
She's sitting in my lap at a strip club, so there's naked girls all around us.
Yep.
And she's just in my lap having the time of
her life. And I had
life.
never been like to a strip club with a guy before. So
yeah, that was my first time going with a girl too, so I was like, nice.
Lit. Yeah. That's when we knew we were gonna be a lit couple.
Yeah, and then anyways, we were at the strip club for a while, and afterwards, like I didn't want to like go home yet, and I wanted to hang out with her, but it was already like super late.
It was like 3, 4 in the morning.
Yeah, it was already late, but I was like, y'all want to go eat, so I was like, let's go to Waffle House.
We hit up Waffle House because you know they're open all the time, and it's so good.
Hit up Waffle House, and then we're eating, and I really wasn't even hungry. I just wanted to spend time with her. So I was out there chilling, and then it was time to go home, and I was all sad. Like,
oh my God, it was so late. I don't think I even got home that night until like 7 in the morning. Like I had to drop off the girl that I was with, and then we were all the way in Dallas, and I lived like 45 minutes away from there, and it was just this huge thing. But like I remember we were leaving Waffle House, and he like was walking up to me all like smooth because I was going to my car, and he was like, what's up, can I get the keys? And I was like,
I said like that, can I get the keys?
Yes, you did. And I was like, no, you know, being like
so
the
mad.
innocent girl that I am. I was like, no, and he was like, not even on the cheek, and I was like, I guess, and then he kissed me on the cheek. Do you remember what I was wearing?
Yeah, you're wearing that striped shirt with the black pants. See, I remember.
Keeper.
I forgot what I said. I was like, we're gonna hang out tomorrow or whatever. And you're like, yeah, that's fine. And then we hung out the next day, but that was the first time we hung out.
And then like, it's so crazy because after that it was like we were seeing each other every single day after that, like every single day. And then we started dating, I think it was like a week after we met. So we hung out probably like 3 to 4 days after we met, and then after that it was like a week we started dating. Like, I don't know how it happened, but like I started like sleeping over at his house, and then like I would bring clothes so that I can go to work and stuff like that and change, and then like I moved in. Like, I didn't
Somehow,
like,
some way, she just like slowly.
That's how you gotta do it, girls. Ease your way in.
And I was like, damn, all
start
her
leaving
stuff is here. She's been spending the night the past month or two.
I know, like we both looked at each other and I was like, when did I move in? And we were like, I don't know. Like, it kind of just happened. That's how it has always been, like with us. It kind of just like happens. Like, everything kind of happened really fast. So basically, the moral of the story is shoot your shot.
Shoot it. Don't be scared to shoot it, because you never know. You might be in an alley taking a shit while your beautiful girlfriend, future girlfriend, is waiting at the strip club for you. So
never know. That is a possibility. That could happen to you at home. You watching this right now.
Super romantic.
Could happen to you. It's a real Romeo and Juliet story.
And ladies, you gotta let your man shoot your shot.
Yes.
Don't block him every time. He might seem like he can't shoot, but just let him shoot.
Yeah, just give him a couple tries. You gotta give him that chance. You gotta let down your walls. Okay?
Let him down so he can dig up in the walls. Alright?
Well, there you have it, folks.
Yeah. So he can be hitting them walls from sides.
Okay, too much. Okay. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe and join the little family that we've made. Thank you so much again. Happy anniversary, everybody. It's been one amazing year. If you like these story times and if you want any more, we have tons of story
funny
times.
Stories,
embarrassing
crazy stories, like all kinds of stuff. So just let us know what you
We're very interesting people.
And we love you.
And we love you. You. Not the person behind you.
The guy way in the back with the green sweater. She doesn't even go here. Black sweater.
The blue sweater.
Whatever.
Wait, was it?
No, he was wearing a black. In Mean Girls, he's wearing a black sweater and he has the black glasses on. It's like,
no, he's wearing a colorful sweater.
No, he's not. It's a black sweater. Leave a comment below to let us know what color sweater he is wearing in Mean Girls when he says, she doesn't even go here, because it's a black sweater.
It's not a black sweater. I'm going to Google it.
Anyways, bye guys.
I'm going to Google it. No,
next time. Right. Love bugs. Is navy blue or black?
It's blue.
That's not from the movie. That's Photoshop.
No, it's not. That's Photoshop. No, it's not. Look.
I'll get along like we used to in middle school. I wish that I could bake a cake made out of rainbows and smiles and we'd all be happy.
She doesn't even go here.
She doesn't even go here.
It's blue. It's like
Anyway, this isn't even going in the video.
Yes, it is.
No,
okay.
It's not.
Bye everyone. We love you so much. Leave a comment, subscribe. We love you. Bye.